They say a clown's smile is painted to hide the truth, but the truth always leaks through the cracks. This is not the circus you remember as a child. This is the hidden story, whispered only in shadows. Once, clowns were created as keepers of joy, guardians of laughter. Their balloons were not toys, but vessels of light, carrying the happiness of children into the sky. But power corrupts, and the secret world of balloons was stolen. Somewhere deep within the carnival, the balloons were twisted into something else. Traps of color, floating prisons for human energy. The red balloon was the first to turn. Its shine was no longer playful. It pulsed like a beating heart, whispering promises of fun, while draining the spirit of anyone who held the string too long. Then came the yellow balloon, glowing bright, but feeding on fear. The blue one stole dreams, the green one stole breath, and the black balloon, the rarest of all, swallowed entire memories, leaving victims smiling blankly, unable to remember their own names. And the clowns, they were no longer entertainers. They became servants of the balloons, enslaved by the very magic they once controlled. The paint on their faces was no longer a disguise. It was a mark of ownership, a seal that bound their souls. Behind their smiles were screams no one could hear. Behind their laughter was sorrow too heavy to carry. They juggled not for amusement, but to distract, to keep eyes away from the true ritual happening above. The dance of the balloons, circling in the night sky like predators. Children would vanish during fairs, drawn to the glowing colors. Parents thought it was a trick, a wandering child chasing candy or games. But in truth, every missing child was chosen, lifted by invisible strings into the sky, their laughter echoing one last time before silence consumed them. The balloons rose higher, feeding, glowing brighter. The circus lights dimmed, the music warped, and the crowd never realized they were already part of the act. And so the legend spread: never follow a clown with too many balloons. Never let your child hold the red string. Never trust the carnival music when it plays too sweet. For the balloons are alive, and they do not float. They hunt. The secret remains hidden in plain sight. Every clown you see is not there to entertain you. They are there to make sure the balloons do not get hungry too quickly. They smile, they dance, they pretend, but in their painted eyes is a warning, a silent plea. Run before it's too late. And if you ever find yourself alone at night, hearing the faint squeak of rubber and the echo of distant laughter, look up. If you see a balloon drifting against the wind, do not reach for it. Do not touch it. For once the string wraps around your wrist, you will never let go, and the carnival of shadows will claim another soul. Because in the end, the clowns are not the evil. The balloons are